Hello, this is David Orlofsky, and welcome back to the Parsha in 5, where in 5 minutes we give you an insight into the Parsha. We missed Bamidbar, we missed the whole Sefer, but we're starting now in Devarim. Baruch Hashem, we're back, and I hope you missed us. That's all I'm going to say. And we'll try to give you a little insights into the Parsha, the Devarim, as we go in. So, I was at a Kiddush for somebody who was leaving a Sudas Preda on Shabbos Devarim some years ago. And someone asked me the following question. Sefer Devarim is Teichacha. That is how the Parsha starts, where Moshe Rabbeinu said he was about to die. It was Rosh Chodesh Shvat, and he died on Zayin Adar. So for 5 weeks, he reviewed the Torah and he gave Teichacha to Klal Yisrael. And that's why right at the beginning he gives allusions to all the different topics that he's going to talk about, and he goes down the list. And he starts right at the beginning in Devarim, of course, talking about the Meraglim and how we lost Eretz Yisrael and the consequences of that decision. And then he says the following, at the end of the 40 years, now it's time to go to Eretz Yisrael. V'yomer Hashem Elai, al tatzor es Moav ve'al tiska bo milchama ki lo eitin lecha me'aretz Yerusha. Don't bother Moab, I'm not going to give you the land. V'ha'eimim lefanim yoshvu ba am gadol v'rav v'ram ka'anokim. And this nation lived there who were very powerful. Refaim yachshavu avheim ka'anokim v'ha'moavim yikru lehem eimim. And the giants who were the Rephaim were there, and the Moavim called them Aimim because they filled you with fear. Ubeseir Yoshua Achorim Lefonim. And when Esav conquered Har Seir, the Chori lived there beforehand. Ubnei Esav Yerosham v'yashmidem mipneihem. And they destroyed them and chased them away. V'yeshu tachtom, kasha asi Yisrael eretz Yerusha asher nasan Hashem lehem. They destroyed them and took the land. Yeah. Why is this here? Why is this here? Chori is from language of white, because people would see them and their face would turn white because they were so scary and so frightening. What is this doing here? We weren't going to get Har Seir. That wasn't part of it that we have to explain. Rashi explains that the Rephaim was one of the lands that was promised, and you might have thought that that's going to you, but it's not. It's going to Bnei Lot. But Har Seir, that wasn't part of Eretz Yisrael. So why are you telling us that Esav and his people destroyed the Chori, who were one of these powerful giant people? That's what he asked me. And I said, Lot, the Bnei Lot and Esav were given 3 of the 10 artzos that were promised to Bnei Yisrael. And they were populated by giants, people who were called scary, Aimim, who were called Anokim, giants, who were called Chorim, because your face would turn white when you saw them. And they weren't afraid, because they said, we're coming with the schus of Avram Avinu. And we weren't afraid. But you were afraid. You were afraid to go and fight the Knanim. You panicked. You said it's too hard for us. You said Hashem won't help us. And these people went and did what they had to do in the schus of Avraham, because they knew that Avraham was Hashem's chosen, and they knew that if Hashem promised that they would get this land, they could stand up against anybody. And that's what's scary. When you see the Mesiras Nefesh of the nations of the world, and you see how much other people are willing to sacrifice for what they believe in. The Rishonim say, and we say a Kinah on Tisha B'Av for the Crusades. They say one of the reasons for the Crusades, Rishonim say, is because when you saw that the nations of the world loved Eretz Yisrael so much that they were willing to sacrifice to go and redeem it, and you don't, that was a terrible complaint against Klal Yisrael. So all of us need to step up, be brave, be courageous, and do that which has to be done. And in Mitzvah Hashem, we can reverse the mistakes that we've made in history as a people. Shabbos.